Right guys, I want you to make a capacitor discharger because if you use like a metal bit or something insulated basically from the back, and you can see a high spark, and sometimes you can damage the connections on the capacitor or even damage the capacitor by doing it that way. So what I've done is I've had these connectors, and these connectors I thought they'd be easier to hook onto. Let me just get that in there and get that focus so you can have a little look. So basically they're hooks, and if when you let go it just lets hold this spring loaded, and you can buy these as from eBay. I'm not sure how much they are, and basically what I've done is soldered two wires, two of them onto one connection like that, so I could use it for something. And when I'm was so all I've done now is chop the wire off into two. Or what you can do is, if you've got like alligator ones like these, you could chop the wire in the middle there, and all what you need is shrink wrap. Make sure that it fits it over it, and you need two smaller pieces about that size. And I think if you go for another one that's a bit smaller than even that, like that. So what we're going to do now is cut these in two, and those one in two, and leave those. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is put the smaller one right at the back, and then put the next one, the larger one, to it in there like that, and do the same on the other side. So putting the actually I'm supposed to be putting the larger one in the back and the smaller one, no, because we're going to have pieces of that, so it's going to be a bit hard to grab. So small one at the back, then the bit larger one on top of that one. So you got that like that. Then what we're going to do is take off the wiring so we can solder that onto that. So I'm going to just twist that wire so it doesn't come off, and this side as well. I don't know why I keep going off camera. Right, okay, there we go. And then twist that as well. Right, the other thing is you want to put this in, because if you forget then you won't be able to do it. Put the shrink wrap on top of that like that. Right, okay, we're going to do one side first, so I'm just going to twist it around a couple of times like that, and once we've got it there, then what I'm going to do is solder that in. So come on, yep, there we go. Okay, so that's one side done now. Okay, and then we go for the other side, and all you do is hold the end of the wire there and just twist the other one around it. It's all on there like that, and then you just pull the little bit extra bit there, and then just solder that in as well. And we have a good joint there, so that should not come off now because it's really tight. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put our shrink wrap on, as long as it's the right size, and get that in the center. So oopsie, there we go. No, let's fit that way. There we go. Okay, so what I want, right, and then I'll get my hot air. I think you're supposed to have this around about 100 before these shrinks. Over will start burning it, and as you can see there, let's do that side. That one. Okay, let me just twist that on that side. Okay, so what we've got now is that is all shrink wrapped in there now. And let me just pinch that. It's as long as hot. Then what I can do is just cut the extra excess off. So it's basically, you've got like a triangle shape, and then you put this second one on top of that. Let me just get that, if I can get that all in. Yeah, there we go. So I've got the second one on there on that side. It's good. Cut this one off. And get the larger one back on top of that one. Just twist it till you get it all in. And then I'm going to start heating this one up. Let's see if we can. Okay, so that one's done as well. So I think we could have got away with the two, but I'll just put the third one on anyway, because we've got it there now. So we make it a bit tighter. So I think we could have just got away with just that. And let me just get that back in there again. Heat it up. Right, okay, so that's all done. So there we go. So that's all you need. Heat shrink, couple connectors, and a resistor. This is a 10K resistor. So if you want to discharge now, if you look at the, let me just get that out of the way. So if you look at there, hang on, there, I can easily attach my connectors now just there before even, you know, touching the power supply, and you've got it there, and that will do your job basically. And let me just get that in there so you can see there. So that'll be a good safety thing now in hand. So I'll keep that just there. And it's all shrink wrapped and everything, and we know if it does, you know, overheat or something, explode or something, it's inside the shrink wrap. So it's a bit safety as well, but you're not going to be touching that anyway, so you're going to be just holding these two to do it. So that's that. So that was a short little video for making a capacitor discharger. Okay guys, I hope you liked that.